of a Bloodseeker Zeus going on, huh?
Is going. But really, have to keep our attention on like how fast Analog is going to get the level 6 on the Zeus, because even top lane as well with the 2 squishy heroes that can have a lot of kill threat onto Skittle, who also might get Schofield though.
And this is what I told
but
you,
it doesn't seem worth it at all.
That's literally the By the way, while he was dying top lane, bot lane, they didn't block the Enchantress small camp, and I was like, man, this is so bad, right? And she's gonna have a blast. But then what happens is the moment she took a creep, top lane again, Schofield once more. This time around though.
And Skid is a little bit too low to be able to continue to chase the bugs actually, and I think the creep got the kill, so yeah, Schofield, no teleport for 50 seconds, so have to run back to the lane. Yeah,
like, you really, bot lane, K1. No mana for the nuke, and now he does. He's just hiding in the trees to not get zapped. And chances might kill crit, by the way, before he even, Nicely done by KJ. Cool.
K1 is still having a very good time though, nonetheless. 28 and 13. KJ is going to be able to get the pull. Top lane, Divide Llama. A lot of damage expended between the two. Snaking with his second point in Thunderstrike, and the Blood Grenade feels like he's going to be able to bring Divide Llama down. He needs the help of Skeeter. Though Llama's kind of baiting at the moment though. Thought the extra regen for the one was going to be enough, but Skeeter
is going to get him.
Back up. Dude, this lane for the Weaver is incredible. 4-0 start for the carry on Falcons.
It's really not that the... It's just so difficult to play. Mid lane. There's Enchantress, Rubik as well, and now Schofield too.
Thundergod's going to be enough to get the kill into Crypt, but it looks like Analog still will go down though, so a worthwhile sacrifice. Snaking has the glimpse, but Orin doesn't want to continue with that attempt.
They just want to keep the rune. However, glimpse now with Malrine, maybe, stun.
Yeah, they've got the abilities back up, it looks like, from the Dragon Knight, so with them off cooldown, Falcons doing very good job. 6 kills early on. The Claws are loving life at the moment, and now K1 being soloed down bottom means that Amara and Crit are going to be able to zone him out.
It's probably one of harder heroes to zone out easily, but nice glyph. He's super speedy on the Bloodseeker, 600 movement speed. He's healing up though. Crit might be... No, he should be fine, right? There's no Rupture yet. Can't really catch him. Skeeter steals the Wisdom Rune and maybe kills Schofield as well.
Oh my god. Gigantic kill for them to find. You have the burst on Zeus as the game goes on as well. Melrain be able to take the regen. Unfortunately, purged off straight away though.
Exactly.
Snaking might be in some danger too. Analog gonna have a bunch more mana to use now. Actually, not enough for the ultimate. Looks like they won't need it though. Analog a jump over the top.
KJ, he's still diving, but they didn't follow. Only now do they go. They still get him though. Very nicely done.
Yeah, well done. Some really big kills for Heroic.
Enchantress almost level 6.
Bottom lane K1. It looks like they're going to be able to get the trade-off into the Bloodseeker kill. Skeeter's even going to rotate as well. Haven't been able to get him just yet. Now Crit's going to end up being killed off. And now with the bonus Thirst movement speed K1, he's slippery. Divide Llama's even going to rotate with the level 6. So this extra damage from the Chakram, they might be able to get at least K1 with the Scorcher. Now Divide Llama, they got the 6. That kill gives Amar his ultimate. And now Snaking's going to be here to offer any control they need, and Divide Llama goes down. He TP'd to bottom as well, so a rotation from the Timber that does not pay off, and now his game.
No kinetic field prevents you from killing the Timber at that situation. Malrine.
Good lane, Malrine. Looks like they should be able to get this kill. They're going to glimpse back one, but it's not really the biggest issue with the damage. Now Skeeter's going to be cautious as well. Thundergods is going to be out and blow him up before the time lapse. Now Snaking as well is in a lot of danger. Long range chain Heroic finds some much needed kills inside the middle lane, and now this tower as well is probably going to go down.
Yeah, there's a blink though. Speaking of items, there's a blink on DK. So this is your smoke action happening from Falcons. Crit. Never mind. Snaking is actually caught.
Schofield as well. I'm going pushback's going to be able to assist in the kill onto Snaking. KJ should be there. Hurricane's already been used, unfortunately.
He's got drums. He got him. Maybe not, actually. Crazy offlane Enchantress possibilities. Like, I'm a spammer of this hero. I don't know how many games I got, but she was never really that great of a core since TI Team 9. But at the moment, this Agnes is actually really good. K1.
Is he going to be able to get away? K1? They're trying to use the Thunder Gods to give him a little bit of bonus movement speed. It's not enough. And now Falcons, great position of the kinetic field. Snaking might actually be able to get away as well.
Yeah, the Schofield needs to be careful here.
Crit. Ice Kitty just runs in, steals a haste. Take a push back to the face though.
Okay, they kill off the Bloodseeker. Weaver again steals the Wisdom Rune, has a haste. Living life. Once he gets this Maelstrom, he can continue fighting or maybe chill a bit as that boosts his farm up. They do get snaking at the end. The Vailama with the blink of his own is just this like you have vision of the area where he's walking. It's kind of weird.
It's back up now with level 2. It's about to be too much health though.
Yeah, I can't kill him.
Bottom lane.
Bot lane.
Been able to find Divine Llama. Amara as well is going to drop the Doom. So just the extra spell required, they feel like, to be able to get the kill onto the Timbersaw. Meanwhile, KJ trying to fight crit.
Nice ult.
There's going to be Thunder Gods. The rest of the team is starting to come. K1 as well, sprinting to the middle of the fight. Is he going to be able to have the damage? Amar just escaped. Not enough Maelstrom procs, unfortunately, for the Bloodseeker.
Yeah, Gleipnir before. Nice.
Silence got a top lane.
Skeeter.
Sakuchi's going to be able to dodge at least the ATOS, but yeah, it's not going to matter. Long silence duration. 6 seconds.
Crit might get jumped as well. They don't have
Bottom lane is
so.
Still they're trying to go. This time it's just onto the Enchantress though. So, I mean, Snaking almost, maybe with the Clat fell in range of the Thunder Gods. I guess it was actually no one used prior. Analog's running down. Divine Llama's running down as well. I'm just going to be able to give Melrim some breathing so he can TP out. And it looks like also Amar escapes too.
So securing Radiant jungle is even better. That's where Analog and Bloodseeker and everyone actually, they go back. But this is now good vision, good control from Snaking. Zeus is jumped.
Inside the lane. They're not going to be able to cleanly jump the Zeus, but still Amar gets the Doom onto K1. Bloodseeker's going to try and step over the right side, but the Glimpse will send him back into the middle. He's just going to stand and get as much damage up before the death. So the trade is there. Meanwhile, Analog still fighting onto Skeeter. Skeeter's going to be able to react with the time lapse.
The Vailama.
Vailama also solo kills Melreen on the opposite side of this team fight. And in the end, Heroic... Yeah, not bad. I mean, Bloodseeker got jumped early on, but we saw still K1 was able to right-click even through the Doom and had a decent amount of impact, but...
Up with Weaver immediately. Instead, they Doom the Bloodseeker. I still think that's probably the best Doom target. So I still think it's pretty good. With chasing Snake, he's dead.
Jesus.
So basically, I'm thinking how these fights should go. If you jump anyone else and Doom anyone else, Bloodseeker will rupture the Weaver. And that matchup is probably lost. Like, you're losing the Weaver for sure. If you, like, in spirit, that team still lives on. And that's the way they're playing. They're really good at taking map control. Look at bot. Like, Skinner, he did the same
stolen.
Not bad.
Unfortunately, won't be able to use it. They will also be able to get the Aegis, though. Can they kill him a second time? Amar's starting to TP back. And they're going to be able to pop the Lincolns as well. Can they hold him into place? Glimpse snaking. Nicely done from Falcons. I mean, K1 just too overzealous with that attempt inside the base, and now Melreen's going to be able to get a +1. They'll catch KJ, although Heroic looking to try and make the play to protect the support. Divine Llama will assassinate the backline, but here comes Skeeter. The backstab from bottom to top. He's going to be able to get involved and also shut down Schofield, so...
after all.
Okay, one on Skeeter.
Yeah, there's a stun from Dragonite.
Alrine's going to be here as well. Rupture's out. He's going to try and tip it. The bushwhack, they got it.
Got him.
And he's got no mana for BKB. Just has enough now, but yeah, it's not going to matter. We'll get time lapse delaying the inevitable. But Sakuchi the last. No way. No way. He doesn't make it out.
He doesn't. There's thirst. There's thirst on him. It was really close. Like, he just got enough mana to use, even without the stick, without anything. And Analog, he's on point as well to dish out that extra damage.
Very lucky for the Zeus.
Yeah, bot lane, look at this though. They have Doom, and they do have a way to break Linken's. There we go.
They're gonna start to TP KJ in, but it's not gonna matter in the end. Amar can always BKB TP out.
Top lane though.
Meanwhile, top lane, there is also another fight going on. So Heroic, it's a trade across the map. K1 goes down, but they get the kill onto Melrine.
Yeah, the good thing is the skirmishes. There are no big fights. Why there are no big fights? Because they're just ratting them. Skitter is constantly pushing bot.
I don't know if he'll get through the portal. Oh.
Damn.
Wow.
If they follow him, it could be dangerous. Doom is
they
there,
are.
ready.
They're all following. You don't have to disrupt though, and you don't have to Dragon Knight. They're gonna go one by one, but straight into Skeeter's BKB. The Weaver's gonna be able to get set up, and now importantly, they got the Zeus. That is the main target. Analog now will not be able to spellcast. Divide Llama forced to pop the BKB. Can they keep up to the Zeus? So it looks like Skeeter is going to be able to close the distance, but the Doom is expired. They've got the Gleipnir. Analog tries to make it over the bridge, but Skeeter will shut him down. What can K1 do? I mean, he's got no spells to worry about, but he also has no boys to play with.
Yeah, 2 for 1, actually 3 for 1 with the buyback, and the buyback, of course. And now maybe even Schofield, he can't run away from the dragon. Come here, little squirrel. Ooh. Yeah, that just happened. That's maybe a blunder from Heroic.
Starting to see him being able to pick up those big items. They are posturing around the Vailama. I mean, Static Storm's going to be there.
It's got BKB.
Devi's going to be forced to activate the BKB. KJ's going to be able to assassinate the backline, so Snaking's gone. They get the Gleipnir as well.
BKB
bash, unfortunately.
Yeah. Some more. Skeeter.
Rupture out, Skeeter.
Still has BKB.
Back to the lane. Edging closer to the team. They still want to try and get up to him. Rin's going to try and find an angle to initiate. Eyes on Amari if he's going to be able to find Analog onto the backline. The Zeus is positioning very defensively, and you see Falcons won't have that angle to be able to get the jump. Glimpse is still going to be there onto Schofield. Even Static Storm's used as well. I mean, can K1 enter the fight? We see the Bloodseeker very hesitant to just charge into the middle, so Schofield will go down and there's no trade.
The only reason why that fight looked...
Up in 20. Not the creep wave, they're going to pay some respect. They're looking mid.
Let's see her ninja gear.
Gonna be able to get the start onto Amar. Instant response with the BKB for him. Of course, he's got Refresher look to use as well. I mean, came up with BKB, but it wasn't even near the middle of the fight. So this BKB duration, it's about to expire. You do have Aegis out, but Snaking, he's going to find a glimpse back. And now how can you protect the Bloodseeker? Melrin's just going to charge in. Everyone just charges in. K1's got no buyback. And now Amar's going to be able to find the Doom onto the Timber, who will try and TP out. There's no
and on the Zeus, maybe.
And now Amar as well finds Analog. So that you have a complete free fight for Skeeter. This Weaver can do whatever he wants. They'll be able to catch Schofield inside the base. KJ as well, glimpse back to his own death. And just the Doom from Amar. Yeah, you don't get the kills onto these cores, but they have no impact inside the team fights. Now Divide Llama. I mean, these team fights are just looking very, very uncoordinated, and Falcons.
You can't blame them, GG, never mind. That's it. Look, this game looked completely strategic, good from Heroic. They were doing the right stuff. The lanes went well. The first people react to Rat still. Like, they committed on top lane twice when their Weaver is already at the tier 2 and getting closer and closer. Great King, let's go, baby. Okay, it is phenomenal. Maybe you're discovering some new tech. I'm not sure. I never did it because it's just a dumb spell, but maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. You take this and you farm some ancient stacks with it, or hard camp stacks. Crit.
Nature attend us.
No one to block for him now.
Nice try. Which is, dude, that's first blood. What, 6 minutes in, still haven't got a kill, and looks like
Malrine and
Schofield.
Yeah, we'll steal it. He'll die as well.
He's gonna die though. And meanwhile, oh, I don't know what.
But he might. Do they? They don't have Rolling Thunder. KG is coming in. Ah man, Schofield just can't find the right angle to fissure. This isn't bad, but Chach is just gonna die. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they were setting up.
Schofield?
Yeah, maybe even him. But he should be fine.
So medal worthy. Maybe that's what Ski got his medal for. Divine Llama bottom. Snaking's gonna be able to wrap around. They're gonna start to TP in the Earthshaker. But unfortunately, Schofield's gonna run straight to Melrine, and Melrine now. Oh, okay. Clockwork dies. Divine Llama inside the lake as well. Are they gonna be able to get a little bit of damage? They're not.
No, he's out. Analog is here, but he can't really do a lot. Yeah, they're just afraid of going on him. He has ulti, of course, right? So, actually, not of course. Sometimes you don't see Wraith King leveling it up, but he does have it.
Oh, not into the Echo. It only clips on one, but they cancel the TP of Melrine. And now he's kind of stuck. That fish is actually pretty goddamn good, and now Melrine, I mean, he's got to dance around. Analog's going to get stunned for the moment. Still will have time to be able to utilize the ulti. A little bit bouncy of a ride for the Pango, but it's not going to matter. They get some nice kills.
Commences.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
K1 is huge though. Oh, Doom mid lane. Are there any brothers to be able to help the Timber? Looks like there are. And meanwhile, Crit's going to go down, but Timber will survive the first Doom of the game. Skeeter is actually starting to wrap.
It was still so close, like they could have killed him. The fissure was good from Schofield, helping out. And they do lose the tier 2 tower, so tier 2 for tier 1, not the best trade.
Schofield
But
running blindly up the high ground, still going to be able to land the Echo Slam. Now with the burst of damage, Melrine's in some danger. Are they still going to be able to get the kill? No one else is there to follow up, and Melrine will live through it all. Radiant are finally going to be able to lose one member. I mean, Crit dies inside the river. Analog as well with the Rolling Thunder, but no one is here, so K1 a little bit too late, unfortunately, and Falcons, your 30-minute to be able to do so.
it's got hook. Yeah.
I'm in for TP. I will get enough distance away until Divine Llama chains over the top. Should be a kill.
Gets him, yeah. Nicely done. Very well understood that he has no mana, so on top lane. Snaking in smoke, killing off the creeps down bottom with battery assault. Analog, meanwhile, he's got that region, so they dive the crit. To allow him to have the wave.
There you go.
And yeah, let's see if Analog
Divine Llama? They might even be able to get a free Timbersaw kill as well. And Amar's probably going to be able to get away with his own life unless K1 can catch up to him. Blink at the last second. Schofield Fisher does connect on K1. Still, they're going to try and do whatever they can to slow him down. Radiant, maybe Snaking's just going to sacrifice his own life, so at least Amar is able to escape. Schofield's still hunting though. It actually clips him with the enchant totem.
They got him as well.
Fisher's going to fly, and yeah, they're going to get him. So finally, like, this must be such a frustrating game for Heroic that Falcons are continuing to avoid them everywhere across the map, but finally they're going to be able to get some kills.
Yeah, they have adapted extremely well though. This is the first wave on top that's actually pushing in, like you see the one on the top lane, that they let go. And Skitter, because of that, is not able to pressure the high ground. In last game, like, I don't see it very often by other teams. People have moved away from it a little bit, and it seemingly is working.
Trying to TP, they got the vision though. And now look at the damage.
Shaker is making the world of difference. Basically, yeah, just look at Analog. He's already mid, ready for the next wave. He's gonna cut it.
Amar?
And this...
Maybe they can fight if they pop Reincarnation, K1. Just gets out. Hey. Oh, I was gonna say, they're even gonna get anyone? Surely they'll get snaking though, right? No? Maybe?
Maybe. Yeah, they have a blink on K1. They're gonna get him.
Okay.
This is massive because they have a wave, by the way. They have a wave, and they don't care about...
Away some of the vision. They are close to Skeeter.
Oh,
they
he's
him.
got.
I don't
but
think...
can they
do
kill
they
him now?
know? Yeah, he was Sakuchi, so they didn't actually know. Now we right-clicked. Reveals himself.
He does BKB.
He does. I mean, he's got time-lapse as well to work with, so it goes down to the
Analog
south.
on the other side.
Schofield, does he guess correctly? He does. Another stun's going to be on the mark. Skitter still is such an issue with only 2 of these heroes. Now back to mid lane though. K1 jumps over the top. They should be able to kill off the clockwork here, so Snake King will go down.
Much different now because you still cannot take the fight on the other side. In the last, yeah, he's in vision again. They know. They know.
All this effort to run away from them, and now they're potentially still going to catch him. Maybe, right? Nice fissure. Can anyone get in range? Skeeter doesn't have enough mana for the BKB. Now by the time that's going to be there, Melring with the jump over the top. Maybe Skeeter was just baiting. I know he didn't mean it, but it kind of worked out like that in the end. Falcons were nearby. Now snaking as well. He caught a random K1 who has to use a BKB early on, and still a little bit hesitant on Falcons. Couple of buybacks. In fact, 2 buybacks were used. By Llama with a jump, they're going to be able to catch out Crit as well on the low ground.
They're so angry. They're just double buyback straight onto the high ground. No messing around, not waiting for anything. And I'm not sure this is going to be that easy or simple for them.
Everyone might lose his first life. The split out's going to be laid on the ground, and Divide Llama's kind of stuck as well. Great position with the cogs. There's going to be no escape. K1 just has to stand his ground and fight it off the back of the Schofield Echo. They can do that. 2 heroes are gone. Has Skeeter got the net worth to be able to win this with a 3v5? And it looks like that might not be the case. Heroic finally, after so many ratting problems, should be able to crack the high ground again.
Let's see, let's see. The Weaver is trying to defend. K1, he doesn't have ulti, remember, so he's kind of reluctant to go in. KJ's
a little bit awkward.
Yeah. No spraying.
K1's going to try and protect him. Now Divide Llama as well with the Rolling Thunder in. Analog.
Look at that henchman.
All they need is some control. Analog still also gets the Weaver. He might be able to kill him himself, and he does. Great use of the Rolling Thunder from Analog at the front of the fountain.
Dude, just go in with Enchantress and die on purpose every time. This Aghanim's rate is stronger. Yeah. Oh, he's dead. He's gonna take the tower with him, or at least tries to. That Enchantress rate is stronger than Enchantress herself.
Finally, a head-on-head 5-man fight. Onto posturing, waiting for an opportunity. That's a great hook shot. That is a great hook shot! Snake King cashes the support. Schofield is such a huge target if they're able to bring him down, but he ducks over to the trees. He's okay. They do deal with the reincarnation. Melrin is isolated from the team. The TP, it is ambitious. They'll stop it with ease. That's a dieback on the left track.
Divide Llama?
Divide Llama's also away from the team, but Skeeter just doesn't have any stuns to help him utilize the damage. And now with the fissure as well, Schofield survived the initial jump. And he's going to be impactful afterwards at the tail end of the fight. They'll be able to catch out Skeeter. The bug, he's been so annoying for them. Such a frustrating hero for them to deal with all his map pressure. But finally, they get a big kill.
Yeah, finally, they get him. They killed the Lash. Finally, they killed the bug.
Killing. Oh no, Schofield's already here to set up. And now this is... but how are you getting back to base? How are you getting back to base? He's going to Doom. He might actually just go for the kill instead. Probably needs to use the BKB for this, and we're going to see that be the case. And I mean, he's going to kill the Pangolier. Does he get buyback? He does. I mean, you could buyback if you really need to.
Can they get Megas without him? I believe they can. The Vailama as well, very deep, but you don't want to go on him. Megas have been claimed, and maybe now you can go on the Vailama, yeah, with the Weaver being up. Let's see.
He's going to get the damage, though. Oh, nice shoes to chain away. Not gonna matter though.
Yeah, they get him in the end. This Falcon Blade, I look at it as a bracer with mana regen, right? Like it's It's not really a big item.
Amar again's gonna get caught. Try and BKB, but the Bash is there instantly. It's there straight away, and this time the Doom...
Refresh?
It's not gonna do anything. I don't know if he tried to... Yeah, maybe he tried to refresh into the instant
Doom
blink.
again?
He's got a double Doom! No
He's
way!
going for the kill.
Oh, no way! I don't know if he still dies to the Doom.
He doesn't. The Glimmer Cape. I think actually he does. Actually he does. He dies. He dies.
Ooh.
3 HP.
3 health!
Refresher orb to work with, so like they can kill him.
Instant telekinesis, and half-life is just gone.
He's just going for throw.
They're going to be able to deal with the first one. Yeah, but they just... Amar might need to buy back, but still without Doom. Let's see how much impact he's going to actually have. Maybe they want to try and turn to Divine Llama. Your Scepter's going to be able to dodge the sun. And the Cox actually pushes him away from the tree. Divine Llama, unable to connect with the latch. You'll finally do so now, but you need to keep your attention onto the throne. It is exposed. And with the creeps inside the base, KJ's just turning as well. They've got a glyph to be able to give them some peace, but it's only just for a couple seconds. Buyback is well used. Maybe that's enough in the end for them. Skeeter fishes out. Schofield just with the chain control, making it so difficult. Wraith King, he's used all his life. This is the last one. K1's gone. It's just going to turn to the throne, but it's about to expire with the ghost form. They're going to lose the Pangolier as well. There's no way. There's no way. They're going to live to see another day. The buybacks from Falcons are good enough. Snaking, unfortunately, unable to catch KJ on the escape. It looks like Divine Llama makes it out as well. And
the Splitter is just hit one stun after another. Mid lane.
Divine Llama?
He has buyback, right? He does.
And Wind Waker, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was freshly completed. I don't remember him having it last fire. I don't know.
He did, but in any case, yeah.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They're pushing high ground now with Edict. Still though. Timber, Shaker. They're even considering going in. Look at that.
Ooh. Melrine. Okay.
And Waker
Is he going to make it up to the base? Eats a stun. Now the Doom's going to be out on Divine Llama as well. He's got a buyback, of course. Meanwhile, crit. That's a great use. And look at them turn straight away. They know how important Schofield is be. And Divine Llama still dies anyway. KJ
Amar?
as well. They got any detection.
Just forces a BKB. Pango is rolling, but I'm not... Rosh isn't falling super fast.
Maybe snaking with the hook. Let's see if he's going to be able to find an angle. They're body blocking. A Doom's going to be out onto the Pangolier early. Melrine will look to jump in as well. I mean, they can kill the pain, but they can always buy back and look to rejoin. And they will have creeps inside their base shortly as well. So this fight needs to go well for them early on. Okay, one off the respawn. Amar, second round of the Doom. They're going to kill him. I mean, he can buy back as well, but yeah, you got to go back to base. Amar's going to try and tip out Divine Llama. Doesn't have the damage. Are they going to kill anyone? Crit's in a little bit of danger. Skeeter as well is still getting chased down from Schofield. Oh, he's going to try and TP out. I think Schofield saw him, and yeah, he did. Cancels the TP. This is the Rapier as well. Keep in mind, so Skeeter, no time lapse, forced to try and stand his ground, but the blade mail from Divine Llama actually kills him in the end.
Yo, I opened this, but not for me. With a blade mail, and I think it was Wind Ranger on, I don't know, maybe Lar.
Oh, no crit. Oh, the stun still works. This is a Hail Mary play. Is it going to work out in the end? Amar's going to be here as well. All or nothing. Snaking just a little bit too late. So close to being able to protect him with a hook shot. But Amar without having Doom means his impact is minimal. And that was a 1%er. Maybe it works out, but if it doesn't, you are pretty much succumbing to a loss. And it looks like that will be the case. Fortunately for Amar, he will be chased down. 3 heroes without a buyback. This might be the 4th, and it is.
GG.